Hello, welcome to November's newsletter. And I know I'm a little bit tardy on this. Usually I do it at the beginning of the month. But big changes recently have moved to Evergreen Home Loans. Myself and 23 people on my team have transitioned from Umpqua Bank to Evergreen Home Loans, effective here in November. So I even got a new headshot. Look at that. My other one was about 5 years old. That's the same old Zillow page, updated all that. Here's the new, my new application website. The location says Bellevue. A little quickly about Evergreen. They are based out of Bellevue, started in 1987, so they've been around for 35 years. The reason why my location says Bellevue is we're working on the Bellingham licensing. I'm still in Bellingham, if I could turn the camera around, in my office here in Bellingham. So myself, 14 loan officers. The remaining of the 23 are support staff, loan officer assistants, processors, branch support people. And so we all transitioned in November here in Bellingham. Evergreen did not have a physical branch north of Stanwood. So we are the first ever Evergreen branch in Bellingham. But like I said, they've been around for 35 years. Amazing, amazing company. Very, very strong. I'm going to show you some of their innovative products, which was one of the main reasons why myself and my team transitioned from Umpqua Bank. So let's dive into it. So this is the November newsletter that you'll be getting. I had to change around some of the colors here. If you get the PDF, you can just click here and you'll actually get this video, which will have a lot of context on this newsletter. And as always, rates, internal turn times, appraisal turn times. What are they doing? We're going to dive into that. But first, I want to talk about the 6 innovative products that Evergreen has. These are not the only products that Evergreen offers. We've still got all the conventional FHA, VA, USDA, renovation loans, land loans, construction loans, all that plethora of stuff. But this is their innovative product set because Evergreen is an independent mortgage bank. So they do have portfolio lending, which is awesome. And so here are the 6. So really quickly, and if you have any questions on any of these 6, just reach out to me directly. If you think that yourself may be interested in one, or you have a client or a friend or a coworker that may be interested in this, I can totally provide more details. So reach out to me. So the Cash Up by Evergreen, this is actually a product where Evergreen will purchase the home cash, and then the client or the borrower will do a rent back and then buy the property from Evergreen. So if you're in a competitive situation where you need to do an all cash offer with no financing and all that good stuff, then that is the program for you. Lock and list. So if you're a seller or a real estate agent that wants to lock a rate on your listing, when it hits the market, we can do a 30-day lock on a property, which is pretty unique. Lock and shop is if you're a borrower, but you're out there shopping and looking at homes, right? You're shopping around, looking at different neighborhoods, different homes, not really sure, don't have a contract, not really sure what home you want to buy. We can actually lock a rate for 60 to 90 days on just your credit, income, and assets on your profile. And then when you find a home, you get that rate sheet from the day that you locked. Security Plus, my number one favorite program at Evergreen Home Loans. So typically, most people that are entering the market just get a pre-approval letter from a loan officer like myself, which is great. Evergreen takes it one step further. If you submit your credit, income, and asset documentation, we will actually send that through underwriting. Once underwriting gives the stamp of approval, this is before you even make an offer or have a contract. Underwriting will give the stamp of approval, and we will basically approve you for the Security Plus program, where you'll get a certificate that shows the seller that if anything happens with your credit, income, or assets, Evergreen will pay the seller $5,000 if your financing falls through. That doesn't include appraisal, title, anything outside of the borrower's profile, right? The credit, income, and assets doesn't cover those because that's out of our control. But credit, income, assets, Evergreen backs it by $5,000. Incredible advantage there if you're out in the marketplace. The seller paid buy down. So I actually shot a YouTube video on this, which if you just look me up on YouTube, Dylan Langei, you'll be able to see this. But the seller paid buy down is a great solution for getting your monthly payments lower in the first 1 to 3 years. So if you're somebody that believes rates may go down, or maybe this is a short-term purchase, the seller paid buy down program is an amazing product where you can get a lower mortgage payment. The seller or any other interested party, which would be the real estate agent or a builder, can actually do basically prepay the buyer's mortgage payment to lower it for the first 1 to 3 years. So we have a 3-2-1 buy down, a 2-1 buy down, and a 1-0 buy down. And then lastly, the step up program is essentially a bridge loan. It's a 4-month bridge loan product that you can use the equity in your existing home to purchase a new home without having to sell that property. So once again, contact me. All my info will be on this flyer. If you've got any questions about those 6, those are really just the really popular, really innovative, really unique products that Evergreen Home Loans offers. Alrighty, all my new information here, my website, dylanlangei.com, my new email, really simple, dylan@evergreenhomeloans.com, and my cell phone number is still the same, title is still the same. Let's talk about rates. So here, make sure you read the little disclosure here, right? Not all rates are made equal, but this is just for a 30-year fixed. I did this at a loan amount of $630 with a 10% down payment. So that's a $700,000 purchase, $630 loan amount, 10% down, 740 FICO, 30-day lock, monthly escrows, all that good stuff. Here's the pricing. So what you've got is, your discount and your rebate, if it's a negative, that's actually a credit to the borrower. So like 6.99% today in this scenario, the borrower would actually receive a credit of about $1,500, and that 6.875 at zero. So no cost for that. The closing cost here is just an estimate of the other closing costs, right? Prepaids and closing costs for taxes, insurance, origination fee, appraisal fee, escrow fee, title fee. That's what this closing cost includes. And then if there's a cost for the rate, it includes that as well. So 6.875 though is really your par pricing. And then for even under a point, you're getting it to 6.5%. You've got your APRs here. Your principal and interest payments are right there. So that does not include taxes and insurance or mortgage insurance. And then you've got your discount and your rebate. So a 6.5% rate today would cost you, so I'm looking at my other sheet, $39.38 in a one-time closing fee. So not bad to buy it down to a mid sixes. You could also buy it down further if you wanted to pay a little bit more. Once again, when it comes to rates, really, we need to look at credit, income, assets, debts, right? We need to see what loan program best fits that client, that borrower. And ultimately, we could look at, all of our different loan programs and see what is going to make the most sense. We can use the seller buy down program to buy down the monthly payment. We can buy down the interest rate using seller credits. There's multiple options for this. And then lastly, just internal turn times, basically a day all across. We can get things through really quickly. System is super clean. Application to getting something through, underwriting, even if you don't have a property in mind, we can get that done in a few days. Appraisal turn times are also happening week to 2 weeks. So closings, we're definitely closing loans, 2 to 3 weeks if we need to. Typical closing though, you'll see is in about 30 days. So that's all I've got for you for November. Hope that you had a great month. And then let me know if you have any friends, family, coworkers, clients, anybody that needs help with a purchase or a refinance or building a home, renovating a home, anything financial related. Check out my videos that I've been posting on YouTube as well, they're all educational videos. I'm trying to post at least once a week. So that'll be a great resource for yourself and or anybody that you know. So thanks so much for watching, and talk to you next time.